Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's your girl Queen Alchemy. So as you guys can see by the title, this video is going to be basically like a two-in-one. I'm going to briefly touch on what just happened yesterday, what the world pretty much knows as far as Kobe Bryant and his daughter. And then I'm going to do a reading for today. If anybody needs it, it's going to be a general reading for all signs, whoever this resonates with. I wasn't even going to do a video, but I feel like this is necessary. So obviously we know that Kobe Bryant, by now, I'm sure all of you guys know that he passed away. And yesterday, yes, thank you, son, along with his daughter. And it's like that hurt enough to hear about him, but then when his child, that like took it to a whole nother level. And you know, everybody has, a lot of different people are making videos stating what this situation is bringing to them as far as energy, is appreciating your loved ones and making amends and making peace with loved ones and things like that, people in your life. And that's true. Whatever you can take from a tragedy, if you can take anything, if you can get anything from it, then, you know, that's what it is with you, for you, you know. I want to say that I, in my opinion, find it incredibly important that, you know, when someone is have lost someone, okay? Because we're fans. The majority of us are fans of Kobe Bryant. We aren't close acquaintances of his. We aren't family members. We not his family, right? It's incredibly important that we take in consideration the feelings of people who are actually were actually close to him and had close relationships with him. And obviously, and when I'm talking amongst the spiritual community, the light workers, the people who have platforms out here on social media and things of that nature, you know, where people are, you know, kind of fast, in my opinion. This is my opinion. This is my platform. In my opinion, they're kind of fast in putting certain things out there. Naturally, with me being open, you guys know, if you subscribe to my channel, then you already know that what I am and who I am and what I believe and things like that. And you know, it's just very important that even if you receive downloads where you receive natural information and just have an inner knowing and things like that, that you just halt in putting that information out there in return, in regards, into this with Kobe Bryant and, you know, conspiracies and reasons that he possibly was killed and things like that. I think it crosses the line of insensitivity. And you know, we do all have our platforms, and, you know, just like I stated with mine, you know, this is my platform. If you don't agree with what I'm talking about on here, that's your, you know, prerogative to exit stage left or right or up or down. It don't really matter. But it's just imperative, in my opinion, if you can take anything, we all learn from each other. You know, in the spiritual community, I would hope so. I've learned a lot from a lot of people. And so I would say that it's imperative that we just show empathy, we show compassion, we show restraint and things like that. And let's not jump too soon as to making videos, putting this out there, or this happened because of this, or he was a sacrifice for that, or he was this for that. Because right now, it's the initial shock of him being gone and his child being gone, and the fact that the mother, the wife, is left with this incredible pain that will never leave her. Let's just keep it real. And so we just really want to be cognizant of that and act accordingly. Okay? So light a candle, send up good energy to the Bryant family, to him, to his soul, to her soul, the baby, and Kobe Bryant, things like that, okay? So, okay, I just wanted to say that. We're going to get into a daily collective message. If this resonates for you, take the message. If it doesn't, then today, which is what, the 27th, the message isn't for you, okay? So we're going to see what the message is for the collective, okay? My lips are so damn gonna dry. I don't know why I didn't put nothing on my lips before I started. So we're gonna pull a few tarot cards. I put like 4. And then we're gonna probably do some clarifiers. Y'all know how I do. And then we're gonna keep it pushing, okay? I love you guys. So let's get some cards for the collective energy, the collective audience, whoever watches this video today, January 27th, 2020. Oops, what's going on? January 27th for the collective. Okay, that came out. We got the Ace of Cups. Let me get a couple of more cards for the collective energy. A couple more cards. Okay. We got the World card. Let's get a couple of more cards for the collective. Okay, we got the 4 of Swords. And let's get one more card. Let me get one more card for the collective energy. Oops. For January 27th. Oops, thank you. And the Fool card. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Swords. Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini energy. Also taking action, moving forward, no more stagnation. Let's get some clarifiers. We're using the Crystal Angels, Doreen Virtue, Crystal Angels. Y'all know that's my old faithful. For you guys that's been watching my videos for a while. Oops. Okay, so let's clarify this Ace of Cups for the collective energy for today, January 27th. Let's clarify this Ace of Cups. Oh, okay. Okay. Let's clarify this Wheel of Fortune. Let's clarify this Wheel of Fortune today. Oh, that's a lot. That's too many. Oh. Okay. This is a lot of cards, but I kind of see a message with this Wheel of Fortune. So I'm going to take it. Okay. That's 4 cards that came out to clarify 1 card. So let's clarify this 4 of Swords. Clarify this 4 of Swords for the collective energy for January 27th. 4 Swords. Okay. And then we have the Fool card. Let's clarify that. Let's clarify the Fool card. Let's clarify. We have 1 card to clarify the Fool card. Let's clarify the Fool card. Let's clarify this Fool card. Okay. Fool card. I like my cards to come out a certain way, you guys. So bear with me. Okay. All right. Go use it, baby. So we have the Ace of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the 4 of Swords, and the Fool card at the bottom of the deck. I already told you guys. You have the Knight of Swords, and at the bottom of the Doreen Virtue, we have Stay Strong in Your Faith. It says a positive outcome is dependent on you keeping a positive mindset. So you guys make sure, you guys have to make sure that you're staying in a very high vibration. I also wanted to mention that too, that in this time of a lot of people mourning, and I really don't like using the word mourning, but it is what it is, that, you know, the frequency can decrease. So we really want to make sure that we're taking necessary steps in keeping our frequency raised keeping our frequency raised, okay? So I just want to let you guys know that that's a general, that goes basically tying into the first message that, before I pulled the cards. So we have, I'll say with the cards we have. So the Ace of Cups, some of you guys could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. That could be your sign, or that could be somewhere in your chart. Clarifying that is we have a deep emotional healing and busy times in multitasking, right? So there's an innate need in a lot of us in the collective to heal on an emotional, very deep emotional level, okay? Let bygones be bygones. Push past any hurt or anything that has come and, lowered our vibration, lowered our frequency, right? And then having this abundance of love to give, both to ourselves and to certain individuals on it, that's in our energies, right? Some of us, this could be dealing with a specific love situation in our energy, and it says busy times and multitasking. So I feel like, some of us are evading or avoiding coming to the realization that there is somebody who we love and we have a lot of deep love to, but we've had a wall up towards them, and a lot of times we come at them in this energy, aggressive, angrily, brash, that type of energy. I see this busy times I'm trying to find a way to convey over what I see. Okay, so for some of us, this is another way I see this card, this Ace of Cups. This is the universe pouring an abundance of love, of newfound energy onto us. Because they want us to heal from something. It could be one thing or it could be several things. So this is the divine pouring on this love for us. Okay, so this is a couple of different ways I see it, because this is a collective message, right? Pouring on this abundance of love, right? Because I always say that this hand, like in this card with the Ace of, Ace of Pentacles, I always say that's divine, giving us something. So this is what I'm feeling. This is an abundance of love, self-love, forgiveness, right? Even if this is self-forgiveness for some of us forgiving ourselves, right? With this Ace of Cups in this busy times and multitasking, I feel like the universe is also aiding and helping us with keeping our minds on track, right? What they say, the devil's mind is, or idle mind is a devil's workshop, rather. So sometimes when we just are sometimes you do have to go into that hangman hermit mode energy, but this is us needing to kind of keep our minds occupied so the wrong energy won't infringe on us, okay? So this is being very cognizant of that as well, okay? Some of us are trying to keep ourselves busy from thinking about a love situation, okay? That's for some. Next, we have the Wheel of Fortune, a new chapter, a new cycle. A new chapter, a new cycle is here for a lot of us. Some of us may have felt this energy gradually. This is not like a heavy energy, I feel like, for a lot of us. Like something has been reset for some of us. Whether it's a relationship, some of us are getting ready to move or making the necessary steps to move. Something is changing. That wheel has turned. So whatever was over here is gone, and now we're accepting this new cycle, this new change. And a lot of us, it has to deal with some forgiveness, letting go of something that was very, very painful for us, okay? We have divine life purpose, give it to God, unnecessary worries, and prosperity to clarify this Wheel of Fortune card. This has to do with a new cycle when it comes to our divine life purpose for some of us, right? There has been something that we have been wanting for a long time, and it seems like if it hasn't been coming to us like at all, then it's been coming very slowly at like a very slow snail's pace, like Knight of Pentacles energy, but I'm feeling it in a very slower energy. This is how we're feeling, right? Give it to God. Give it to the universe. Take a deep breath, and on the exhale, release the situation to God for healing and answers. Because maybe there's something that we are not doing, not saying wrong, I don't want to use the word wrong, but there's maybe a different approach that we need to take with what we're, manifesting and waiting for the universe to bring to us. Okay? This is unnecessary worries because this is divine timing at play. So what I'm feeling like is for a lot of us, we needed to be in this energy of being able to forgive something, someone, ourselves, or whatever, so we can be in this new energy, which is this new cycle. Okay? And allowing this to come in. Some of us, this has to do with unnecessary worries in regards to our prosperity, right? Some of us have a very strong fear and worry when it comes to our money. Kima! I'm so sorry, y'all. I still get it. There's a strong, just worrisome energy that I feel with a lot of you guys when it comes to prosperity and just worrying about, you making, ends meet and things of that nature, okay? But everything is okay because that's a necessary worry. And I can't remember what sign it was, but I was saying that this citrine ball really stood out to me. And so I feel like some of you guys need to go and purchase some citrine, okay? Because citrine is good for, wanting to bring in that abundance, that prosperity or whatever. It's a really good stone to have. And I would suggest even sleeping with it under your pillow, okay? So we have the Four Swords. This is rest, contemplation, right? Going within, receiving downloads. Can you close this front door? Right? I also feel like for some of you guys, like a heavy mental energy. Like overthinking. Like there's a level of like overthinking. You understand what I'm saying? That even though you're in this meditative state, you're contemplation, things of that nature, it still feels like you're in your head. Like even like, okay, when you're supposed to be in this relaxed energy of just being one or whatever, it just still feel like this person is still like overthinking, like, you know what I'm saying? Like instead of just letting this intuitive, like their higher self speak to them and guide them, it's still like this mental confliction type of energy for some of y'all. Like not trusting your higher self. Look what the clarifier for this one is. Self-confidence through God's confidence. Believe in yourself by believing in God working through you. What did I just say about trusting your higher self? Not letting that low, your lower self come in and try to put some bullshit, because that's what your lower self will do. It will come in and, throw that fear in you, throw that, doubt in you, put you on a tailspin of just not trusting yourself or trusting divine time or trusting your spirit team or whatever it is. And then you're going to be like, you know what? Fuck you. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you guys are familiar with House of Oshun, and I believe she referred to, your lower self as Jigsaw. You know who Jigsaw was in the movie Saw. So basically that's what it is. Your higher self and your lower self, that's the heaven and the hell that exists in you. But we'll talk about that on a different day, okay? But that's you guys not trusting yourself. being mental. You see how these swords are coming downward toward this person's head? See, it's 3 swords right here. Mental. That's you being in your head too much. You're in this restful state, but then you keep letting these mental thoughts of overthinking that everything isn't going to work out in your, for your good. And that's baloney. You don't let your lower self come in and put that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever it is that's putting that bullshit on you. Don't let that happen, okay, collective? And a lot of you guys are already knowing that. The Fool card, new beginnings, taking a leap of faith, stepping out into the unknown, trusting your higher self, coming out of this 4 swords energy. Because you know you are the universe divine creation. And you know you have every right to trust your higher self. The new beginning starts with forgiveness. There are some people, yourself, whatever, that you really need to forgive, collective. And because it's going to keep you down and downtrodden for a lot of you guys, if that makes sense. So it's necessary for you guys to just take that new beginning, because there's going to be a brand new beginning when you come out of this energy of holding on to something that hurts you. Betrayal. Let that betrayal go. The new beginning is here. The new cycle is here. It's here for you. That old stuff that happened in the past, where people got over on you, where people hurt you, where people betrayed you, that's gone. New cycle. You need to just come out of this energy. Trust yourself, your higher self. Here goes your new beginning. Once you forgive, and this is going to resonate for different people, different ways. Okay? So that is the message for today. I love you guys. Stay strong. Keep your frequency, keep your vibration high. Meditate. Think positively. Do some journaling as well. I love you guys, okay? Peace.